Another day playing with the old girl. I've got a few things going on at the moment. I've got the wheels off the car. I finally found some new tyres for these, which are kind of hard to get. So hopefully tomorrow we get some new tread on them, and that would be sweet. But for now, I just did a couple of kind of rando things, just kind of tidied up the underbody here on all the four corners of the car under the wheel arches. And also something I've been putting off for a while. Oh, and it's just starting to rain, so I better move these in. These are the left and right front wheel arch guards. Not guards, sorry. They go in underneath the front guards and stop stones and debris and crap from going into the door area of the car. So they go underneath this panel right here. All right. Let's see if I can get. Yeah. So right there, they bolt on, and they kind of put like a protection guard up under here to stop all the stone debris from the wheel going up and through your doors and everything. So they are drying. I've got some underbody spray on them after giving them a really good cleanup. And another interesting thing is I think I fixed the cold start problem. I think I had a clogged up, what are they called, ICV or ISCV? No, idle speed control valve, ISCV, it might be wrong. Regardless, when I started the car and it was cold, it would rev up to about 4,000 RPM, then drop to about 1,000. It would do that for about 45 seconds. The engine would kind of warm up a little bit, and then it would slow down, and after the engine hit running temp, it went back down to its normal like 800 RPM idle. But I took this apart yesterday, had a bit of a look on the inside of it, cleaned it out. There wasn't a great deal of junk in there. Put it back together, started the car, and it idled like dead cold, which this engine right now is dead cold. I started it early this morning, and it idled perfectly. So I'll see if I can get it to do it again. Hopefully that was the only issue. Maybe it could have been something like the wires weren't plugged in properly, or maybe it was jammed and I freed it up. But I'm gonna go with it for now. So just plug the battery in. So yep, you can see here, cold as something that's really cold. We'll see if it does what it did this morning and just started beautifully. Look at that. Look at that. It's not revving up and down anymore. It's not making a big fuss. At a cold startup, it's sitting at around 1,000 RPM. That's pretty good for cold. Everything seems to be working really, really good. Give it a bit of gas. So yeah, that's good news for me. So that's great. Problem, I hope, is sorted there. I did open up the holes on the guards, like I said I was going to do, just to try and move the guard over a little bit more and make the gap a little bit more uniform across the bonnet. I just needed to bring this guard in a bit more, so hopefully these slightly larger tapped out holes will do that for me. We will see when I'm ready to put that down. I also had to take this panel, not off completely, but definitely loosen it up so I could get into the bolts that go into the parker lights. They were a pain in the butt, but they're all nice and tight in there now. I did the bolts up, I managed to squeeze my hand way down in there and get the little bolts. But I was only really able to do this after removing the whole panel. Same with that side over there. So parkers are now installed properly. When the paint dries, I've got to put these panels in. I'll put these little bolts back in, hopefully line up. But I got a new delivery. Alright, so Adam Barker from the Australian First Gen Celica page has been making some glove boxes for people who don't have glove boxes in their first gen Celicas. And I think this is what just arrived. He only posted it yesterday, So that's pretty cool. Let's open this up and see what's inside. I'm pretty sure it is a glove box though. All right, so straight off the bat, that looks pretty sweet. I've got it upside down. That's how it's actually going to live in the car. That's pretty mad. It's made out of some kind of board material, relatively lightweight, but he's flocked it on the inside, so that's really sweet. There's the guts of it there that you can see. Looks like all the screw points and mounting points for the front door are all where they need to be. 2 little holes up here for the catch. That's pretty sweet. A little hole in the side for the little arm that runs back and forth. So I'm gonna get this thing and stick it in the car, because my car hasn't had a glove box ever since I phoned it, so that'll be sweet. So Adam Barker, I think he's done a kick-ass job on making these. I did have an original glove box around here somewhere. It was absolutely destroyed. It might have even gone in the bin, I can't remember, but it was horrible. I didn't want to go to the effort of fixing it myself, so I didn't. This is a quick fix, not quick fix, it's a permanent fix, and it's a good fix. So let's put this in the car. So as it is stood, I have a door, but no glove box. So let's get some screws and whatnot and assemble it. Alrighty, so well, looks like it fits nice and flush, which is good. The two little screw points there and there, I reckon might be my first port of call to try and get it lined up and in position. That's for this here catch. Screws top and bottom, and then the actual main screws when the door goes on. But that fits real good. It looks like it's actually supposed to be there. That's really cool. All right, let's get these 2 screws into place and then go from there. But it fits well. It looks great. Squeezes in nicely. Yeah, screw it up. So it would help if I had all of these. I put it together and then I was wondering why it wasn't going in. I'm missing them, so I went and found some more. And these just allow the screws to have something to hold on to. So now that's in place, I can do it again. Let's do it. And there we have it. It's in place. All the little screws went where they needed to go, which is great. Once I put my little retainers at the bottom, the door fit well. Everything's where it needs to be. That's locked in place, which is great. Turn it and it pops down. A little bit of rubbing on my little metal guidance pole here. Not the end of the world. I could probably just, I don't know, make that a little bit wider somehow, but how often am I going to be opening the glove box? I don't mind. That's killer. I now have a glove box. So yeah, if you guys are considering an alternative to a junky old glove box, hit Adam up. I'm sure he'll sort you guys out. But that's killer. I'm liking it. And it was less work from me. So, I don't know what's next. We'll sort that out later. Alright, so what was next was the guards, and I managed to sort it out. So the gaps now are a lot nicer, they're not as wide. They came out like another 2 or 3 mil before, so that's a lot better. Same with this side here, the gap's a lot more uniform. So I'm stoked with that. Thumbs up.